Hey everyone, Kevin Newsom coming to you from Houston, Texas at this very end of December 2020, wishing you well whenever and wherever you're at. Probably the biggest story on the internet today, not only in the United States but throughout the world, is the Tiffany Dover story. And if you're not aware of this, it's a very interesting and thought-provoking tale. Tiffany Dover, the nurse who took the COVID-19 vaccine, on live television on December 17th, and about 15 minutes after taking that vaccine, passed out on camera. Her employer and the place where Nurse Dover took that COVID vaccine, CHI Memorial in Chattanooga, Tennessee, of course, says that Tiffany is doing fine. Local news outlets in Tennessee doing the same, essentially saying, Nurse Dover's fine, nothing to see here. And as evidence, they point to a photo op at the hospital on December 21st, where a bunch of nurses and doctors in masks are seen posing for the camera and promoting the use of vaccines. Now, of course, all of them were wearing masks, so it's kind of difficult to see who's who, and the camera was about 30 or 40 feet away from all of these people. But the hospital says, there you go, that's the proof that Nurse Dover is alive and well. See, here she is 4 days later taking this photo. Now, interestingly enough, I've seen a barrage of videos on numerous video sites stating that Nurse Dover's name and date of birth matches that of someone who is listed as being dead. And they've gone to various sites such as Ancestry.com and some other public records forums that list someone with the same name, the same year of birth, the same state, home state, and the same list of relatives. And they list this individual as being dead as of late December 2020. Now, the legacy media's response has been to say that, no, we talked to her, she's fine. The hospital says she's fine, and by the way, she never ever wants to do another interview ever again. She never ever wants to be seen on camera ever again, but she's fine. Show's over. Of course, this has just reignited the idea and the claim that Miss Dover is, in fact, dead. Now, any logical person who believe this to be a myth, who believe this to be a false claim that Nurse Dover passed away, the easiest way to dispel this so-called myth would be to have Nurse Dover give a 2 or 3 minute interview, not wearing a mask, sitting down in a chair and saying, you know what? Hey, I'm alive. I'm fine. Easy. Ridiculously easy. And the fact that that is not happening is just adding more fuel to this fire. Now, I don't know if Tiffany Dover is alive or if she's dead. But the way this is all going down makes me believe that something else is up. Something else besides the official story. Because if we have a nurse who is doing rounds in a hospital, she is alive and well, and she is putting herself at risk by going to work every day, it shouldn't be that difficult to give a 2 or 3 minute interview. And in fact, it would completely dispel the so-called myths that she had passed away. It would put the whole issue to bed. So, if you're not familiar with this whole saga, I will throw some links down in the description box. It is a fascinating story. I certainly hope that Nurse Dover is still alive. I hope she did not pass away. But I have to wonder why the legacy media and the quote-unquote fact checkers aren't doing the simplest thing in the world to dispel this so-called myth. Put her on camera, interview her for a couple of minutes, and put the issue to bed. Because by not doing that, you are only prolonging the debate. This is Kevin Newsom Coming to you from Houston, Texas, wishing you well, wishing you a happy 2021, and saying God bless each and every one of you. Bye.